To this show for so long. So excited that it's finally here. And
we had to have Florentine, right?
Oh my gosh, be still my heart.
That's her babe.
This is the Florentine Crossbody Hobo Bag. Look at this styling. Wait until you hear about the quality of this leather, because I've shared this on air before. My husband works with leather for his job and for his hobby, and Florentine leather is the best of the best.
Right.
That's where you get your hands on the very, very creme de la creme. The color that's on your screen right now, which color is this? Is this brown?
No, this one is what we're calling the natural.
Thank you.
And I'm just going to show you the back, because the back of the bag is done in all that beautiful Florentine. So that's where the natural comes in. And then the flap that you're seeing is that gorgeous saddle shade of leather. That's amazing.
Now, next to you is the navy.
This is navy,
Okay,
and it's a darker navy. So this actually could pass for a black in the evening, but totally navy. And it has that, again, beautiful saddle shade on the flap.
Oh my,
I know.
I can't. Okay, so right down in front.
Red and brown, they should be married, because that is beautiful. So that's your red with your saddle flap.
3 dozen remaining in the red. Oh, that breaks my heart a little bit, but I'm excited if you're able to pick it up. And then, okay, brace yourselves. I don't know if I could take it. This is the brown Tomorrow. Am I saying
brown
that right?
Timoro, which is the darkest of browns.
Look
Think
at
of that,
this.
70% dark chocolate.
Yes.
And then we paired that up with a black detail on the flap and on the shoulder strap.
I am completely in love, and I know the easy pay is gone at the end of the day here. So if this is one that you've had in your cart or on your wish list because you've been watching, waiting for it to go on easy pay, today's the day. It's on 6 easy payments of $44.67. It looks like the finest equestrian saddle at the top.
And if you could just feel and see the beauty of that. And that's what Peter Dooney did. He took our Florentine leather is our most prestigious collection at Dooney Bourke, and paired it up with these beautiful saddle leathers. So you have the saddle flap on the front. Love this strap detail that you're seeing right there. It's a double strap, meant to be just worn short shoulder, which is very comfortable. You can see the new hardware on the front of the bag, which is almost a C shape. This is very easy to open and very easy to close. So this is not something that's fussy, and it's super secure when you open that. And you can hear this leather. Listen to that.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. It speaks to you. When you open that flap up, you have a nice opening on the inside of this bag. You'll see that little collar of suede around the interior. Back has a nice big zip pocket for security. You have that nice keeper right there for your keys, and plenty of room on the inside to put what you need. You know, this isn't a bag that you're not fitting your full-size wallet in. Your large smartphone, you have plenty of area to put all of that. You have that nice flap that just finds its way down, and you don't always have to flap it if you don't want to, but just remember, super easy to close with that brushed gold hardware right there. Now, Florentine is made in Florence, Italy.
Yes, it is.
The tannery that does our leathers has been doing leather for over 100 years. They've passed that down from generation to generation.
I love it.
And I don't know, have you ever seen Florentine leather?
I sure have.
You have?
I sure have. So we were in Florence a few years back, about 4 years ago now, and my husband had to go do something for the day, and so I was going to surprise him and get him some Florentine leather, because he's talked about it with me too, about how it's the best of the best as far as leather is concerned. So I went to 3 different Italian vendors trying to buy him a roll of Italian Florentine leather. They told me no, didn't matter that I would match the price. They only sell to master craftsmen or craftswomen who can guarantee that the leather is going to be crafted into the finest of the fine. So because I could not prove that he was a master craftsman, they wouldn't sell it to me. So you can only get your hands on Florentine leather if you are master craftsmen or craftswomen. And the beauty of that is not the day, because I'll be honest with you, I was a little cheesed.
I bet. I imagine. You're like, wait a minute, what do you mean I can't?
I wanted to get my husband some Florentine leather, but you know what? I understand. Because if your family has been making Florentine leather for generation after generation, you only want to give it to the people that are, or sell it to the people that are going to be able to keep that integrity. And so that's why they told me no. I couldn't guarantee it.
And that's why, you know, as we say, this is one of our most prestigious collections at Dooney & Bourke. The leather is also a leather that when you get it wet, it will spot, but it dries back to the natural state that it is in. It also is a leather that if you scratch it, you can just rub with your fingers and the oils and lotions from your skin will just make that disappear. The characteristics that come out of this when you start to carry it, amazing. And they're so unique to you because it wears, it gets more vintagey, it just shows everything, which is stunning. And that's what a lot of people want their leather to look like that the day they get it.
That's exactly it.
You know, where over time, it just gets better and better.
Make no mistake, it is buttery soft.
Yes, and it has to be.
Get your hands on it. It is a stunner. 10 inches wide, 8 inches high, 3 1/4 inches in diameter. It's got a 10-inch strap drop. By the way, the red, very popular. So I did.
Very good.
Well, I had to tuck it on my shoulder one last time.
She said, "Wait, come over here."
But the red, very, very popular. And just to show too, I mean, the natural is a beautiful choice. That's a year-round bag.
It is, and just so you know, on the natural, this is one of the few colors that will patina and darken a little bit more as you start to carry it, which is beautiful. So that, again, will change just and become very unique to you. The red stays true.
Red stays true. And then I know the navy. I'm going to put the natural down in front, and I'm going to get the
because we want to show, let's turn them both around and show the backs. Because when we talked about this being navy, you truly see that is navy. This may be coming across almost black, but this is, again, that brown Timor, the darkest of browns, that could totally pass for an all-black bag in the evening if you wanted it to.
Absolutely, but I wanted you to see them side by side and see this is the very best dark chocolate that you've ever had.
Oh, yes.
And then right next door is that beautiful navy. So navy, brown Timoro, and then we have the red. It hurts me to put it down. And then we also have the natural right next door. Those easy payments are gone at the end of the day. That is Florentine Leather. That is Derby. 6 easy payments of $44.67. Kind of hurts my soul to set that one down.
All right,
Sue.
bye guys. Bye Derby. We'll see you later.
I have to visit you after the show, Derby. So far, I have 2 bags on my wish list.
Okay, so you're not too bad.
That's not too bad.
No.
That's not too bad.